Hey guys, that's right, lowest MSRP, $54.49, 2025 KLX300. Let's talk about it. Flip the camera around. Now, one of my subscribers wanted me to talk about what I've done to the bike. So when I saw that the MSRP had dropped to $54.49, I decided it was time to go ahead and pull the trigger, get another dirt bike, give me something to do when I'm not road racing, and get me in a little bit better shape. So Higgins Power Sports, Barry, Mass, I went over there. They didn't even know about the drop in the MSRP. They had to make some adjustments to the paperwork, and here it is. What I did, a little bit of research online, and ordered some parts even before I picked the bike up. Skid pan, foot pegs, handlebars, risers, bark busters. Those are just a few. A different shifter. Those are just a few of the items I ordered, and we'll talk a little bit about them. The IMS Superstock foot pegs, definitely needed. The Tusk skid pan, which has been getting the literal shit kicked out of it. It's loose right now in the front. What I'm going to have to do is maybe get some longer bolts and put a nylock nut on the back of the clamps just to keep them nice and snug. That one right there is pretty loose. And I've got to tighten it up after every ride. So not the greatest way to mount it, but it works. The handlebar kit, it was made by Tusk. You could get it with Pro Taper or the Tusk Chub bars. I got the Tusk Chub bars. I think these are Pro Taper clamps, 3/4 of an inch rise. The cables just fit. Wasn't that big of an issue. You do have to grind off the little nubs for your controls to fit. This is the clamp-on grips, which is something new, and it's great. I mean, they don't move at all. It's perfect. You don't have to mess with any adhesives or anything like that. The bark busters, very nicely designed, and they fit really well. Let's see, what else? Yeah, the shifter I was talking about. So this is just, it's an XR650 shifter. It's just a little bit longer, and it allows me to get my riding boot up under it. I had to raise it up one notch, and it's, like I said, just a hair longer, and I had to bend it out just a hair. But XR650 IMS shifter, and it fit perfectly. I've made no adjustments whatsoever to the suspension. It's a little bit soft. I could probably turn up the compression a little bit on the back. The front feels pretty good, but I'm nowhere near you know, any type of pace in the single track due to these tires. I'm down to 14 pounds on the stock tires. I don't want to go any lower just because I'm afraid I'll spin them. There's no bead locks on them. It does have a plug in the wheel for bead locks, so I'm going to be putting bead locks on it. I'm also going to be going with the Tusk D-Sport, their dual sport off-road tire. Much more aggressive for the off-road rider, because I spend most of my time off-road. It takes me about 2.5 miles to get to the trails from my house, and that's mainly the only place I ride. If I go anywhere else, it'll go in the trailer, and we'll go that way. So I did pull the airbox snorkel out. I haven't made up my mind yet if I'm going to put a pipe on it. It's still burning fine. It's not getting real hot. Pipe's not blue. It's still a nice brown color. And a lot of people have said if you pull just the snorkel out, it compensates for it by adding a little more fuel, because it does actually read the pressure coming in. So I'm not really sure about that. I'm going to keep an eye on the plug, but I've got no D-cell pop or anything like that for being lean. So everything seems to be running good. So today's video, the rest of the video is going to be actually riding at Hodges Village Dam, U.S. Army Corps of Engineers Recreation Area in Oxford, Massachusetts. There's a bunch of trails. And when I first retired from the Army in 2011, I worked there as a summer ranger. The project manager at the time was a big dirt bike enthusiast, and we cut a bunch of new trails. There's tons of single track, and it's a lot of fun. So I'm actually riding with him today, and also the new project manager, since he got promoted up, new basin manager, and she's also a dirt bike enthusiast and has been there since my time as a summer ranger. So I know everybody there. We have a good time, and we're going to go out and ride some single track. If you ever decide you want to come and ride, get a hold of me. I'll be more than happy to give you the VIP guided tour of the Hodges Village Dam area and the trail system. So today I'll be giving you a tour with the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers Park Rangers. Yes, they have dirt bikes. Yes, they have lights on them. Yes, they will give you a ticket. Yeah.
Ready to on, get the speed. You would have had it. Good job though. Soft landing. If it was going to be technical up here, we wouldn't have sent you. Now it's going to be about throttle control.
Yeah. We're going to get on right now.
Yes. You got to ride it up the hill.
There you go.
Nice recovery.
Yeah. I wanted to, the first time we lost her, I wanted to take a right and go through the root section back towards the dam.
Oh,
And the ridge, kind of like the ridge, it's like a ridge between two swamps.
all right, I'll follow you. What happened?
Rock popped up, hit into neutral or something.
You're fucking killing me, Gus.
So this is one of the dikes. You'll see it on the map. The dike is a dam. So this whole area, there's 3 trails. There's the main one down the middle. The other part of the